Mga kaliga, ito na nga ang pinakahihintay natin dahil sa wakas, magtatapat na ang ating top 2 teams. Now is it time for the San Juan Knights to reclaim the North? Or will the Pampanga Giant Lanterns continue the longest winning streak in the regular season as the Kings? Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. San Juan kontra Pampanga in this battle for Northern supremacy.
Gano'ng importante ito for San Juan. They are gearing up for an important battle with Pampanga later.
But San Juan definitely a team that's same as Pampanga. The way with their record and the way they've been playing on the floor, certainly championship level time.
Yung aming journey papunta rito sa Division Finals, dumaan kami sa butas ng karayom. Nais ko rin sabihin kay Governor Delta, handang-handa kami at hindi kami atras.
Yung San Juan hindi pumunta rito yan para magpatalo. Pumunta dito yan para talunin tayo. So, kailangan natin paghandaan talaga.
San Juan trying to stay within striking distance ng Pampanga. Pampanga right there at number 1 here. Concepcion attacks, and it's a free lane.
Offensive skills in his bag as well, but talk about Orlan Lamar truly feeling it.
And to AC Soberano, that's a 3. Garcia looking to push. MJ to Baltasar, nice fake and the finish. And those hot hands. Soberano back to Papa Ray, 2 points.
The cherry on top of the ice cream. I love cherries, by the way. Much anticipated, much awaited, everything.
What a game. An incredible matchup on the cards dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Pampanga has brought out its horns and the Giant Lanterns as well as they aim to continue this incredible winning streak sa season natin. Standing in their way are the San Juan Knights. Go for gold. One of the familiar powerhouses dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, San Juan and Pampanga in this battle for Northern supremacy. Michael Malonzo expected to play a big part of this exciting matchup. Dexter Maiquez, a native of Pampanga, he will be wearing the San Juan jersey, and Archie Concepcion naman ang magbibida dito sa Pampanga. He's been playing well of late. Itong si Archie, and of course, ang ating reigning MVP, Justin Baltasar, needs no introduction dito because his shadow has loomed large dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino in the last 2 seasons. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. It is the matchup we've all been waiting for. Number 1 versus number 2 in the North. Si Dev Tupas po, kasama si Christian Luanzo, and of course Megan Cabrera giving you that wonderful introduction. And Christian, you saw all the matchups all around sa laban na to. How excited are you for this one?
Truly as advertised, because these two teams play differently in terms of their style of play, but really what's common is their dominance. You're talking about the top 2 teams in the league, only with 1 loss, a winning margin combined of 40 points. Plus 18 itong San Juan, plus 22 naman ang winning margin ng Pampanga. Let's get it on.
Yeah, 23-1. Pampanga closing in on the longest winning streak in league history. San Juan naman, plus 13. They've been consistent.
Right.
Itong San Juan Knights.
Well, you look at the top 2 teams in the league. Behind them, obviously, Nueva Ecija, Manila, Abra, Pasay. This is slowly shaping up, except for Quezon City and Valenzuela. Still in the hunt in that playoffs. Now, aside from, the supremacy in the North, I think what's crucial in this game, whoever wins this one, you're talking about home court advantage for a potential Game 3 in the Northern Finals, which is most likely to happen.
And of course, nagtapat itong dalawang koponan na to in the North Division Finals last season. Pampanga sweeping San Juan and winning on their home floor. So, some revenge there,
right,
angle para dito sa San Juan Knights. But when you talk about San Juan in their last game, we had this discussion actually, itong balikan muna natin, yun nga, yung best of 3 series from last year, 86 to 82, you can say 2 games could have gone either way.
Right, and only a few teams this season able to, especially against Pampanga, able to win against them in a single-digit margin. So kita mo naman, yung dominance ng dalawa kalaban ng ibang teams, pero yung familiarity sa isa't isa, very close.
And remember, San Juan with a proud tradition here, 4 times in the division finals, 2 North Division titles. Itong San Juan Knights, 88-79 ang kanilang panalo over the South Cotabato Warriors. And we were talking during this game, you said that this was the more impressive win than Pampanga over Manila.
That's true, because San Juan, the way they came back in this game, especially in that third quarter, I was just so impressed on how Orlan Wamar took over that game. You're talking about arguably the smallest guy on the floor in that game, and he scored 23 points, 11 in that crucial stretch in the third quarter, down by 8 at the half, and then suddenly they went on a burst in that third quarter, went on a 13-2 run in a 4-minute stretch, and lo and behold, heading into the fourth, they were up by 7. So that was a 15-point turnaround. And what I like about that game, as you see Orlan Wamar's numbers, 8 of 12, 4 of 7, him and Soberano, outstanding from the three-point arc, is that they did it with collectively. Dexter Marquez had 14 of his 16 points in the first quarter. Soberano helped them to keep their heads above water in the second quarter with those 8 points. Omar in charge with a comeback, and in the fourth quarter, it was just a finishing touches once again for Soberano, who finished with 19 points.
Yeah, we'll talk about Orlan Omar later on, because I have a big question for you in a while. Pampanga naman, in their last game, it was a blowout win over Manila, and this was one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the season, and it turned out to be a showcase of Pampanga's firepower and, their chemistry, everything, their depth.
Just pure dominance in that game, which we did not expect. And we're frankly quite disappointed. And you look at the numbers, obviously dominating all categories, shot above 45 compared to 30. 3-point field goals. I think this is, their best shooting game, shooting 12, making 12, and shooting it at a high clip. And Justin Baltasar in that game, how about that? Flirting with a triple-double, playing decoy, only scoring 10 points, showing his ability to bring down the basketball. But Archie Concepcion was the brightest among stars in that game. Shot lights out and led all scorers with 23.
Well, Enzo Serrano as well played a key role in that game. And he played with a smile on his face. He was loose and he was forceful in this ball game.
Well, so much that he really, you could say, set the tone for them. The way he made some shots, did not shoot the ball particularly well in that game. Only 8 for 23. Pero tulad nga nung nabanggit mo, really struggled a few games back before that game. It's good to see him, get over that 20-point mark, and more importantly, set the tone in that first half with those 15.
Well, Enzo Serrano, of course, will be counted upon as he joins forces with this guy right here, Justin Baltasar, a reigning MVP. Yun, dalawa sila, and parehong tubong Pampanga, yung dalawang players na yan. And player matchup, ito yung maganda dito, because we have an abundance of player matchups.
Right.
AC Soberano and Archie Concepcion, clearly 2 different players. But one thing's for sure dito sa dalawa, they can shoot the lights out sa mga laro.
They could put the ball into the hoop, that's for sure. And talk about, what you just said. And Archie Concepcion, really more of a driver and a finisher at the rim. AC Soberano knows how to finish, shows a nice touch, especially if it's high off the glass. Really good at the catch and shoot situations, whether it's a transition or coming off those 2 or maybe 3 staggered screens. You look at the numbers right here. AC Soberano, number 1 in the league. That is a ridiculous clip. Close to 50% three-point shooting at 49%. If I'm AC Soberano, I'm going to shoot at least 10 attempts per game. I'm probably going to make 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's true. And these 2 players, AC and Archie, are with our Megan Cabrera.
Maraming salamat sa Delph and Coach Christian. Kasama ko nga ngayon, AC Soberano ng San Juan Knights and Archie Concepcion ng Pampanga. Simula tayo sa'yo, AC. Alam naman natin na magiging mahirap tong labanan to. Ano bang inaasahan nyo mula kay Archie at sa Pampanga squad?
Siyempre, hindi naman basta-basta yung Pampanga, kasi number 1 sila. So, yung may dahilan yun na hard work nila and ang hirap nila talunin. So, ang masasabi ko lang sa kanila is guys. Good luck sa game and yun, bibigyan namin yung best namin para sa larong ito. Yun lang.
Pagdating sa team nyo naman, alam natin, one of the top teams kayo. But ano sa tingin nyo ang kulang pa at win-work on nyo pa?
Marami pang kulang sa amin. Siguro, kami na lang yung dapat mag-figure out na yun lang.
Maraming salamat. Punta naman tayo dito kay Archie. Same question, Archie. Anong inaasahan mo kay AC at sa makakontribute niya para sa San Juan Knights?
Siyempre po, alam naman po natin AC Soberano is a good shooter. Ngayon, siguro ipapakita na lang po namin yung depensa namin sa game.
Also same, as the number 1 team, alam naman natin gaano kayo kalakas. Pero ano pa yung mga weakness na tinitingnan nyo at talagang tinatrabaho nyo, lalo na para sa game na to?
Yun naman po, everyday naman po kailangan may matututunan kami, every practice, every game. Kaya yun po, yun lang.
Archie, pag-usapan natin yung mga nag-cheer dyan. Alam naman natin maraming dumayo ng Pasay para manood sa inyo. Ano masasabi nyo para sa kanila?
Siyempre, unang-una po, inaalay namin to sa Panginoon. And of course, yung mga sumusuporta sa amin, parangan po kaya kayo ini.
Maraming salamat once again, AC Soberano and Archie Concepcion. Huwag na nating patagalin pa. Let's send it over to Miguel Pere to meet our starters.
This is going to be exciting, mga kaliga, as we bring you tonight's second game here at the Conesta Astrodome in Pasay City. It's the battle for the Northern Supremacy. San Juan Knights versus Pampanga Giant Lanterns. This is the 2024 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6, presented by Extreme. Time to meet our starters. First, for the MPBL Datu Cup champions, San Juan Knights. Go for gold! Starting at center, number 33, Jeff Tahonera. One guard, number 14, H.M. Miranda. Two guard, number 24, Nico Panganiban. Small forward, number 4, Mike Malonzo. And at power forward, number 9, Dexter Marquez. San Juan Knights Go for Gold is led by the team owner, Honorable Senator Jingoy Estrada. Assistant coaches, Nani Epondulan, and the original Tapal King, Philip Cesar. Team consultant is Congressman Brian Yamsuan. Team manager is Jun Usman. Co-team owner is Jeremy Go. Now, the starting 5 for the MPBL reigning and defending champions, Pampanga Giant Lanterns, AMT3 Construction. Starting at forward, number 22, Ronan Santos. Guard number 11, MJ Garcia. Also at guard number 18, Encho Serrano. The other forward, number 2, the Royal Bazooka, Archie Concepcion. And at center, number 19, Justin Baltasar. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns is led by Pedic Timatulak. Team consultants are Alan Trinidad and Mervin Mercado. Assistant team managers are Ronald Dulud and Raymond Guevara. Team manager and team owner
Starting 5
is
brought to you
Aurelio
by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. The Knights will start with AJ Miranda, Nico Panganiban, Jeff Tahonera, Mike Malonzo, and Dexter Marquez. MJ Garcia, Encho Serrano, Justin Baltasar, Archie Concepcion, and Ronan Santos will start the game for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Malonzo against Santos, and Pampanga wins the tip. The same 5 for Pampanga to start.
Right, and as soon as I saw Tahonera in the warm-ups, I expected him to start because obviously he's a body, an extra body for San Juan. And that could At least give up 5 fouls in this game.
For Justin Baltasar.
For Justin Baltasar. There you go. Sorry for the incomplete info.
Panganiban, binigay kay AJ Miranda, who's emerged as a really solid player for San Juan. Second half of the season, MJ Garcia. Ang atake high off the glass, MJ. And Marquez and Santos, konting girian. 5 points para kay MJ Garcia to start this ball game.
Quick 5 points really for San Juan. 1 in the half court, 1 in transition. This is where I think the game will be really interesting. Who will be the faster team going down to finish at the rim? And at the same time, who will be the faster team on the defensive end to stop the opposing team?
And
both teams excellent in transition, really.
And lahat atleta.
Definitely. There's really no other way to explain it. Just the way you said it.
There's Malonzo up against MJ Garcia. Lost it to Baltasar. Serrano on the move. Serrano, 2 points.
7-0 start once again. The third basket in transition for Pampanga. 1 and done on the glass. And a quick attack on the other end. Panganiban. Nice finish and nice move.
Brute strength there from Nico Panganiban. Kitang-kita, lakas ng katawan.
Well, they're going to need him to have a bounce-back game because he played limited minutes as he struggled in that game against South Cotabato. Played only less than 13 minutes, had 0 points and 3 turnovers. Double team right away on Balti on the post. Stopped by San Juan.
Miranda.
Good pass.
Malonzo launches the 3. It's good. And Mike Malonzo, ang ganda ng sagot ng San Juan.
Correct. And sinusubukan, no? Kung sinusubukan ni Tahonera, etong si Baltasar, sinusubukan naman ni Santos of Pampanga, etong si Marquez. Trying to cancel out each other, really.
MJ, another 3. That's short. Santos and Tahonera getting into it.
Nakatapat na yung dalawa.
And that's number 2.
Right. And, you know, I sort of saw this happening already as you see itong agaw.
And fast break of the game brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max.
After the basket on the other side by Malonzo, I saw Tahonera, who was matched up originally on Baltasar. Sinadya niya ma-switch dito kay Santos just to send a message probably.
Major Miranda with the steal. Miranda attacks.
That's going to be a foul.
An extra motion there. And I saw
Marquez
with the forearm to the back of the head of
Santos.
Concepcion. Yeah. Here it is right here. Oh. Okay.
Right.
Mukhang hindi naman ganun ka.
Pero a little delayed reaction. Pero alam ko, hindi naman middle name ni Archie Penisi. Hindi naman eh.
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. But definitely an unsportsmanlike foul.
Upon review, foul on number 2, Archie Concepcion is first. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 9, Dexter Marquez.
No question about it.
Foul.
Yeah, contact was over the shoulder.
Tahonera right here in front of us talking to official number 35. And I just love how when players are in denial, even though the evidence is obvious.
Well, they actually, feeling nila kasi, the reaction of Archie was a little exaggerated.
It was, but definitely there was the discard, and that was enough for an unsportsmanlike foul. Exaggerated or not, he still committed that.
Yes. I know it's a neutral venue for both teams, but you know, ramdam ko dito yung support for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Right? A lot of white shirts. The fans wearing white shirts representing itong Pampanga, even though San Juan is wearing the white jersey.
MJ, atake. Garcia over Miranda. No. Ronan Santos with the offensive rebound. Labas kay Encho Serrano. Serrano for 3. That won't go. Marquez with the rebound. And he wanted to give it to Mike Malonzo. Last touch ni Malonzo. Yun na yun. Yung, fast break stop by Pampanga. That could be key here.
A fast break stop for both teams, and I think for Pampanga, it's going to be, aside from their dominance in the paint, the three-point shooting. If this game goes wire to wire, that's one stat that we're going to look at. And for San Juan, their depth. Very rarely, or probably never, have we seen a team go up against them that has won the bench points, as you see Marquez trying to take advantage of his foot speed against Ronan Santos. And in the last game, actually, San Juan, their bench scored 54 points, outscoring South Cotabato, who's pretty deep team themselves, 44. And those are the two things, really. If San Juan can, really maximize their depth from the 11 to the 12 man, and Pampanga, their three-point shooting, those are two things to look out for.
And Dexter Marquez, 11 points. And almost 8 rebounds per ball game. Coach Senator Jingoy Estrada, malapit lang ang opisina, ha? Konting drive lang papunta dito sa Cuneta Astrodome.
No? Alam mo, kahit ang Pampanga, hindi, malayo-layo. Malayo-layo pala.
Encho Serrano, bigay kay MJ Garcia. MJ to Archie Concepcion for 3. Intis. Panganiban with the rebound. Takbo ang San Juan. Nico, down the middle, Marquez. Another foul on Santos. That's number 2.
All right, there's San Juan showing their ability as well to attack, especially after a miss. Usually we would see numbers 1, 2, and 3 fill the lanes, but at the bottom of the rim, the recipient of the drop pass, their 4 guy, etong si Marquez.
Dexter Marquez once played for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
4 seasons ago?
Yeah. And he was not this...
He was a different person.
He was a different... Dexter Marquez, sumali yata ng biggest loser.
50 pounds heavier.
And 2 for 2. Leaner and fitter Dexter Marquez doing some damage for San Juan.
The skill has always been there, but because he's in arguably the best shape of his life and arguably playing his best season in the MPBL.
Quick double here. Labas kay Archie Concepcion. Concepcion for 3. Too strong. Rebound ni Panganiban. Ahead to Malonzo. 2 points.
A double team on Baltasar coming from the baseline. The kick out to Concepcion on the top. I thought he had an extra pass on an open Encho Serrano on the right wing. Long rebound, fast break for San Juan.
Nasusubukan ng abilidad na naman ni Baltasar as a playmaker here. Here's Serrano. Uses the pick from Igilos. That's a 3 from Encho. 5 points in the ball game para kay Encho Serrano. And may mas mataas ang degree of difficulty makashoot sa game na to.
Si Encho
than usual games this season. Panganiban.
That's why in big games, when you have this much talent on the floor, as you see Encho missing one in transition, I think what's crucial for each team is how much open shots they could generate in each quarter.
That's imperative here for San Juan as Dexter Marquez knocks down the 3.
Kita mo naman yung composure ng San Juan even after that blistering 7-0 start by Pampanga. Now it's 14-12, a 14-5 run. Serrano flies in, floats, and makes the layup.
Lumutang Nag-levitate. tied at 14.
Love that song, by the way.
Naabutan mo pala yun?
Oo naman.
Marquez, another three. Concepcion with a rebound. Quickly to MJ Garcia. Serrano down low to Igilos. That's a turnover. And Orlan Omar set to check in. And we bring you this three-point shot from Extreme. One-stop shop appliances. Encho Serrano knocking down the three. Asia Miranda gets a breather. Pinasok na ang heart and soul ng San Juan Knights, si Orlan Omar. If you stop Orlan Omar, do you stop the San Juan Knights?
No, but it certainly gives you a better chance of winning the game because we talked about their depth. They still have Agent Miranda who started this game, and they even have Marwin Taiwan who, you know, is not obviously their top point guard, but every time he's inserted, especially in the second half, after not playing for 24 minutes, he makes an immediate impact in the game. That's been very evident all throughout the season.
Wamar, baba kay Marquez.
Good
kick out.
pass.
Tahonera. Mintis ang kanyang corner three. Rebound ni Igilos. Renz Alcoriza is in the game for Pampanga.
Think about this, Adelph, in their last game, talking about San Juan, only two players played above 20 minutes in that game, and that was Marquez and Malonzo, as Igilos showing his might inside that twin tower combination with Baltasar. Imagine Orlan Wamar, arguably the best player for San Juan, as he hits the three, played less than 20 minutes in that game and was still the best player of the ballgame.
Serrano loses it.
Turnover.
AC Soberano comes in for Nico Panganiban. And Papa Ray comes in to the ball game. As Encho Serrano finds Igilos underneath, who banks it in for two.
Who also played well. Talk about the ageless Papa Reynel Hugnatan. Played less than 20 minutes, 6 points, and was the highest plus-minus player, plus 15 in that win against South Cotabato.
Wamar, bigay kay Hugnatan. 3 seconds sa shot clock. Hugnatan.
That's a walk, yeah.
Late shot clock situation para kay Reynel Hugnatan.
Different story in this game. They ran that same play against South Cotabato in the last game, going up against guys like Larry Rodriguez, Hamito. What's the difference now? That play was against Justin Baltasar, who both has the height and the foot speed to contain 2 decades older Reynel Hugnatan.
Baltasar launches the three, in and out. And Igilos, wow, Dexter Marquez.
You talk about a salesman. I mean, that was the perfect sales pitch to our officials.
That is the 4th foul that Dexter Marquez has drawn in this
game, yeah.
First quarter.
And because of that, obviously, Pampanga over the limit with 2:23 remaining.
And ano yun, pangalawang hugot na sa big man. No? After Ronan Santos, they put in Jamo Igilos. Now,
right,
they have to pull
Lervin
out
Flores.
Lervin Flores. And San Juan still perfect at the line. 5 for 5. Pampanga 2 for 2. And just as I say that, Marquez misses the free throw. 18-16. Raymond Benuya, nasa laro na rin.
Think about what you just said. Kakapasok lang ni Flores, but he's one of 2 players in Pampanga, top 10 in rebounds, kasama si Balti.
And Baltasar wants a review. Will the coaching staff?
Umiling na si Coach Gov tsaka si Coach Frederick. Too early. That's a good decision to me.
18-16. 2-point game. 2-minute mark ng ating first quarter.
That's a foul.
Oh, Raymond Binuya.
That's his job, doing his job.
Yep.
Well, you could see after that incident between Santos and Marquez Concepcion and Marquez calls a little tighter. Manipis yung tawagan after nung incidenteng yun. But this one definitely an offensive foul, no question.
Encho Serrano from the free throw line. A push shot, no good.
2-on-1.
Wamar is ahead of the pack. The kick out to AC, a 3. Yes!
That's just one of the few times where you see a 2-on-1 fast break where the other guy, instead of having a layup, spreads to the corner and makes it like a layup. We'll talk about layups and impact. Future, I'm calling it now. Future vice mayor, mayor, maybe congressman even. Binuya, as Wamar misses a 3.
And Binuya forces the turnover. 4-on-2, Binuya.
That's big. This is big. Because that's going to be the second foul on Orlan Wamar.
Let's watch this Suzuki play of the game. Orlan Wamar. Binigay right on the money on the pass to AC Soberano, who knocks down the corner 3.
Other coaches would be furious sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. 3-on-2, you can get away with a shot from the outside, but a 2-on-1, coaches expect a layup. Not if you have a guy like Soberano, who once again leads the league in three-point percentage at 49%.
Ridiculous.
Really a ridiculous clip.
And Raymond Binuya. That's the first free throw to drop. 2 for 2 para kay Raymond. And, was fielded in against Manila and really, made a good account of himself dun sa game na yun. No? He had 8 points in almost 12 minutes of play. Zach Wong, nice fake. Ognatan, yes.
Alam mo, kahit ilabas mo si Binuya ngayon, Sugnatan hits a jumper from 17 feet. Ang laki na ng impact niya. Two fouls drawn on Orlan Wamar as Flores misses inside San Juan. Eto na ulit sila.
And, ibang klase yung intensity. There's just something about this game that...
Also, you can see yung scouting report ng bawat isa, the schemes. It's almost like they play 10 times already, as you see this jumper by Papa Ray, and 2+1 coming up for Zachary Huang, the new husband para sa San Juan. Just got married a few months ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And that exploiting the matchup against Binuya.
Right. Going to his strong side, his left.
Now, what a turnaround for San Juan. Down by 7 to start the ball game.
Right.
And now up by 6, 26-20 with 31 seconds remaining. Raymond Binuya. 8-second differential, game clock and shot clock. Serrano matched up against Zach Wong. Serrano has not taken a breather here. Serrano drives right, high off the glass, no good. Nabanan sa rebound. It ends up San Juan basketball.
Oh, what a corner, obviously, for San Juan, as they will have last possession to score 26 points against Pampanga on a team, on average, only allows 17.
Zach Wong almost made the 3. And dyan nagtatapos ang ating first quarter. What a battle that was. And the good news is, may 3 quarter pa tayo.
Siyempre.
Na mapapanood ang ganitong championship caliber basketball here in the MPBL. The battle for Northern Supremacy has gotten off to a terrific start. It's lived up to the hype so far, but San Juan getting the upper hand against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. 26-20 at the end of the first quarter. And their first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. This fan of the game is brought to you by Jinky Skin. Good sized crowd here at the Caneta Astrodome in Pasay City. Let me give a quick shout out to Binyan Tatak Gel team manager Jojo Cunanan. Na nanonood ngayon.
How about Binyan? And
5 straight wins.
Yeah, their run, struggled in about 2 months ago. Now with 5 straight in the top 4 so far, with about 3 to 4 games remaining.
Soberano misses the 3. Brandon Ramirez with the rebound. Kasama niya si Kurt Grayson. Take a look at the field goal shooting here. San Juan 8 of 15. Pampanga 7 of 19.
Now 3-point shooting played a big role, especially for San Juan in that first quarter. 4 of 9 was San Juan. Pampanga with a low percentage, 2 for 8.
And that could change with Kurt Grayson now in the game para sa kanila.
How about Orlan Wamar? Sorry about that. Starting this second quarter, even with those 2 fouls.
MJ Garcia, Brandon Ramirez, Archie Concepcion, Lervin Flores. Wamar, yes! Just puts Grayson on skates there. 28-20. Ramirez up against Sugnatan. Garcia back to Ramirez. Travel.
I gotta see that again.
Yeah.
Now this was the breakdown move by Wamar. A little nudge na paatras si Rayson. Basket.
Yung Kobe medyo nadulas ha.
Oo.
Soberano with his second 3. And San Juan with an 11-point lead. The first double-digit lead of the ball game.
Probably the first double-digit deficit for Pampanga the whole season.
Well, may mga games.
Probably. What do you remember?
Probably against Rizal. That first game where there was no Justin Baltazar.
Yeah. What I'm talking about is after that.
Okay.
During the 23-game winning streak, ganda nung tapos sa fast break ni MJ
probably
Garcia.
the first win. The first win against Marikina. I think they were down early.
First game of Baltazar.
No, not even. And nice backdoor. Ooh, overcooks the shot there. Was Soberano. Here's Concepcion. Bagsak si Wamar. Lervin Flores.
Walk.
Rayson telling his teammates to settle down. Yan natin yung nangyari dito. This is the traveling call on Lervin Flores. Meanwhile, Orlan Wamar with another 3. It's good.
Sadelf, how many teams in the league does a pick and pop situation wherein your screener is the guard? That's why Orlan Wamar is such an important part of this team. He's not only the primary ball handler, he's one of their best screeners.
6 of 12 from beyond the arc. San Juan, and that's the reason why they are ahead. Papa Ray.
Could this be the dunk? No.
It's the foul. It's the foul.
It's the foul. To put that in context, si Papa Ray, kinausap kami before the game. Kinausap din tayo before the game ng last game. Ito na raw yun, araw na yung dunk.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances. Nakakarami na ang San Juan Knights 6.
Oo. And Orlan Wamar with 8 points across his name with those 2 fouls. The reason why he got open, kahit na ayaw siyang iwanan ng depensa, is because of the screen that he set for Zach Juan going to his left. Zach Juan recognizing that on the pop, and just enough space for Wamar to release that and make it.
And Ognatan misses the first free throw, second free throw. Oh, 0 for 2 for Papa Ray. 34-22. Kenneth Villapando is in the game for San Juan. And binalik na rin si Justin Baltasar. And of course, balik na rin si Jeff Tahonera.
Good
Sa
pass.
ilalim, Ramirez blocked by Villapando, but there's a foul downstairs.
That was good weak side help, even though the foul was called, because what Villapando did was prevent the three-point play. And maybe you could duplicate Brandon Ramirez also missing 2 free throws, just like what happened to Hugnatan. But a good pass nonetheless by Balti with that high-low action. There's the first miss. This is the high-low. The overplaying was Zach Huang. That's why it's very important for players off ball. Basahin lagi yung intensyon ng bola.
Split at the line para kay Brandon Ramirez. That's wife Veronica. And Brandon Ramirez had quite an absence with the Pampanga team. No? He went back to Canada to get married. Wamar, wild shot, forced that one. Turnover. He was looking for a foul, Orlan Wamar. Baltasar, Wang is ready to help. Rayson, Concepcion, Pampanga trying to stay patient here. Nabitawan ng Concepcion ng bola. Here's Villapando. Villapando on the move. The kick out to Soberano. Back to Villapando. Soberano thought about it.
Excellent transition defense by Pampanga. Sprinting down and closing out to shooters.
And AC Soberano showing us the other facets of his
Right.
offensive arsenal.
Right, and excellent poise by San Juan, even though Pampanga was able to sprint down. The patience offensively and to find Soberano underneath. Beautiful fake by Zach Huang. The rim run, the fake, the finish. San Juan in complete control. Pampanga forced to call time.
15-point lead for the Knights. What a pass. Right on the money. Para kay Zach Wang. Concepcion trying to defend, but it's a futile effort. Wang able to finish against Baltasar and Concepcion. And the San Juan Knights, with 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first half, are in command. 38-23. Timeout, Pampanga. The San Juan Knights, some statistics here. They are the highest scoring team in the league. 91.1 points per ball game. 2-pointers made, pangalawa sila. 3-pointers made, pangatlo sila. So, you know, that's the reason why nandun nga sila sa taas, no? And meanwhile, let's go to Megan Cabrera.
So Delph, alam naman natin na iba yung bond at connection ng San Juan Knights, but they take the phrase, this team is a family, to the next level dahil di nga lang to sa brotherhood ng mga players but also with how they involve their other family members. Usually, the kids are allowed to spend even the warm-up times with their dads at si Coach Sen Jingoy Estrada pa nga mismo ang nauunang mag-imbita sa mga pamilya nila sa mga post-game meals. And this helps with the players really getting to know one another, growing that family culture in the team, and syempre allowing the players to stay inspired. So Delph and Coach Christian.
Maraming salamat, Megan. And, you know, you've been part of professional teams. And,
Right.
you know, that type of environment helps with, the performance on the court.
No question. And, at the end of the day, yes, players, we were asked for, what players are asked for is to do their jobs. But I think the challenge for any team, especially if the opportunity, just like San Juan and Pampanga, really one of the favorites, obviously, this season, is that how you can make that extra special. The off-court relationship, just as you see the numbers right here on your screens, the 2-point field goal quarters, and just as important as the execution on the floor, maybe more important because it will translate eventually from off-court, their relationship, to on the floor. Pero syempre, kailangan may talent ka rin.
Syempre.
Make no mistake about it. Yeah. Some teams have good relationships off the floor. Walang talent, don't expect to win.
Kailangan
Let
kompleto.
me make myself clear on that.
Kailangan kompleto ang pakete.
Oo.
Wamar misses the layup here after that impressive block by Villapando on Rayson on the other end. Here's Baltasar, binigay kay MJ Garcia, that high-arcing three. That won't drop. Now Galinato, nasa kanya yung bola, 38-25. Orlan Wamar. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Wamar nabitawan ng bola. Steal by Ronan Santos.
They got a score right here. Pampanga, 5 points only in almost 6 minutes. So it's been a drought for them. Kurt Rayson is one guy that I think that should get going for Pampanga. Has only, attempted twice in this game, 0 for 2.
Well, hindi na tayo lalayo. Justin Baltasar has yet to score in this ball game. Villapando leaves it to Wang. The push shot is good.
Zach Wang making a basket even though he has blood on his face. May dugo.
Gotta stop the game.
Right.
It's a mandatory substitution. Actually, bago pa yung...
Even before the basket.
Yeah, even before the basket.
And it's not like it was like a pinch of blood. It was like a waterfall. Like a one-line waterfall.
And back comes Dexter Marquez and Mike Malonzo. And wow.
So Def, we talked about San Juan's ability, their depth, the whole season. Right now, San Juan, their dominance, the bench, 23-7.
Naco Riza.
That is plus 16, while San Juan is up by 15, make that up by 13 as Santos, his first field goal in the game after the offensive rebound.
Scoring this quarter, 14-7 for San Juan. Marvin Taiwan is in the game. Binalik na rin si Dexter Marquez and Mike Malonzo. Galinato knocks down the three.
This is the thing about San Juan. They not only have the talent, that depth, that 11 to 12 man, but all of them are confident. Kakapasok lang nito si Galinato, third stringer na to. Look at that double team against Baltasar as he is called for extra steps.
No, offensive foul.
Offensive foul, rather?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the discard, pag-spin. Let's watch this.
They're right there. How about that double team? This is the correct call. Because Marquez was right there, legal guarding position. And then using those elbows was Baltasar. That was a good call.
8 apiece ang turnover story natin. Here's Galinato. Rises for that jumper. That won't drop. Malonzo fighting for that loose ball. Nakuha ni Encho Serrano. Encho probing. Malonzo staying in step with Encho Serrano. Serrano, atake. Blocking foul on Mike Malonzo. But that was such a joy to watch.
Right.
From court to court.
Right. And that call you could say could have gone either way because Mike Malonzo did a good job of moving his feet. Papasok si Gamboa, papalitan si Tahonera.
And he's been the, dahil ginamit si Tahonera, siya yung nawalan ng minuto.
Correct.
Si Arvin Gamboa.
Yan lang, naiwan sa corner, Alcoriza.
Serrano scores.
Gotta be upset if you're Coach Senator Jinggoy Estrada not only giving up the offensive rebound but even the open shot after the out-of-bounds side play.
Taiwan, 8 seconds on the shot clock. There's a switch here. Marwin, that's a 3. No. Santos with a rebound. Bigay kay MJ Garcia. Baltasar still looking for his first basket. Left-handed shot.
That's a push
Oh,
on
Jose
Balti. Second personal foul on Balti. Those are 2 quick ones. So both the stars of San Juan and Pampanga in foul trouble. Wamar has 2, Baltasar has 2.
$14 points ang kalamangan ng San Juan Knights. Gamboa will attack the defense of Baltasar. Bigay kay Maikes. Nice fake. Trying to go glass. That won't go. Baltasar with a rebound. Quickly to Garcia. MJ. Atake sa gitna. Garcia draws the foul. 2 free throws.
San Juan had the right idea after Baltasar picking up his second foul. Sets up a dribble drive play for Dexter Maikes. They were able to execute it. Gamboa with the drive, the drop pass, hindi lang naipasok. And ang ganda naman ng atake ni Garcia on the other end.
His free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances and subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Boss Monchi Talisayon there on the bench. Kasama si Coach Senator Jinggoy Estrada. MJ Garcia, 7.5 points per game, 3.5 assists per game. That's the second one to drop. He's into double figures, MJ. But the San Juan Knights are on top by 13 points here late in the second period. May timeout tayo. And the San Juan Knights and the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. This is an incredible stat here. Pampanga second in points scored. Nauna yung San Juan dyan, but all the other departments, Pampanga number 1.
Parang chamba pa yung pagpasok nung 9th, no? 73.2, but you talked about the winning margin. The dominance of these two teams. Kaya isa lang ang talo ng dalawang kupunan na to. Plus 18, as we mentioned in the pregame for San Juan. Plus 22 naman for Pampanga. And in this game, obviously, has been leading for the whole game pretty much. After that 7-0 start by Pampanga, is San Juan in double digits. Still a 13-point lead with a minute and change remaining in the second quarter.
9th turnover for the Knights. Serrano, stop and pop, it's good.
Encho Serrano, 12 points for him after that 3, his second one in the ball game.
Malonzo to Taiwan. Marwin. Gamboa. Jumper. That won't go. Malonzo trying to go for the offensive rebound. Last touch on Mike.
Little bit of momentum. But does Pampanga have right now, making a basket right here in transition? Encho Serrano with a 3. They get the stop. Here comes the second possession of that momentum, and Encho Serrano leading the charge with 14.
And Serrano, much like yung game against Manila,
Aggressive.
ang ganda ng focus niya for this game. Galinato up against Alcoriza. Back to Marquez. 3. Tapek ends up with Malonzo. Last touch ni Mike. And Pampanga closing out the quarter strong here. They were down by 14 just moments earlier, but we did not see the ball fake there that Serrano really sold para umiwas si Taiwan.
Ganda ng galaw niya no? Ang ganda ng panapos din niya. Kissing it off the glass.
And it's a 43-35 lead for San Juan. Pampanga will have possession when we return. Good-sized crowd here inside Cuneta Astrodome. Joe Ramos, our executive officer, of course, Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes, our head of operations, Emer Oreta, security head, Rudy Distrito, full force. Some proud Kapampangans in the building.
Kita naman sa t-shirt.
They're liking this fight back from the Giant Lanterns here late in the second quarter. And Congressman Oka Malapitan of Caloocan has stayed on after his team won earlier. Ngayon, nanonood naman siya.
I am amazed with the support of Pampanga here in Cuneta,
Kaya
in Pasay.
Serrano, off balance shot is good. And Encho Serrano is pumped up. What a finish to the second quarter para kay Encho Serrano. Has willed Pampanga back into this contest.
And what a run led by Encho Serrano. 7 straight points for him. And if Pampanga, obviously is gonna have momentum heading into halftime and to start the third, that's big, Sidel, because they will have first possession to start the third.
Could have been a three-point play opportunity as well for him, but nonetheless, Encho Serrano has allowed Pampanga to creep back within 6 points of the San Juan Knights. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
against JJ Pido. Step back for Jeff. That's Sarangani-like for Jeff Viernes.
Wala ka na magagawa doon. Talagang ganun na yun.
And Wamar to the right side. Hugnatan, he can hit that. Papa Ray for 3 to beat the first quarter buzzer.
And 32.
Ahead to Gozum. Corteza. Baltazar! Justin Baltazar with a trademark throwdown at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center.
Great fold once again for the Knights. And this time it's Michael Malonzo going inside. It's scoring. The improvisation and the creativity increasing now for Michael Malonzo on his finishes.
Wamar is open. Yes.
Serrano drives. Serrano almost traveled. He still scores. That's against the best defender of Batangas City.
Oh, the difficulties do sa finish na yun natin.
The battle for Northern Supremacy. First half tayo. Natapos, San Juan ahead against Pampanga, 43-37. It has lived up to the hype, this matchup. And we're seeing some championship caliber action between these two teams. Strong finish for Pampanga in the first half, pero San Juan getting the job done. They seem to have Pampanga's number for majority of that half. And, you know, a big stat, you know, na mention natin, so far,
Baltasar.
Justin Baltasar, still scoreless.
That is right. And obviously the defensive schemes on him have worked. We saw the double team on the catch, the quick double, or even on the move as he usually spins to that baseline. And not only that, how they would recover to shooters from the outside. Justin Baltasar, obviously, that is not unfamiliar to him, that double team. But what's unfamiliar to Pampanga is being down pretty much the whole second quarter, majority of really this first half, about 14-15 minutes of this game. If not for the heroics of Encho Serrano, you know, that 7-0 run led by Encho, 16 points. That could spell the difference for Pampanga, not only to come back in this game, but maybe even to win it, depending on how Justin would respond in the second half. But the passing game also evident. You saw the stats. You know, San Juan, 13 assists compared to only 6 for Pampanga. Sa madaling salita si Dev, I won't sugarcoat this, medyo nagkanya-kanya itong Pampanga. A lot of ISO plays, even that run by Encho Serrano, all by his own doing, which was much needed. But for San Juan, it was a different story. Moving that basketball, finding the open man, getting the extra the shot from good to better, and that spelled the difference for them to be in control pretty much the whole first half and to be up by 6.
Yeah, we were talking about it off air. You feel like Pampanga was a pass or two, you know, away from a better shot.
Right, and we saw that in one instance with Archie Concepcion, you know, after the recipient of a double, the kick out on Baltasar. He had an Encho Serrano to his right wing, but instead was forced with a tough shot with a hand in his face and resulted into a fast break on the other end.
Meanwhile, let's go to our courtside reporter, Megan Cabrera.
Sa Delph, sa Pampanga huddle nga, Governor Dennis Pineda shares that they have to wake up. Sabi nga niya that they are too focused on offense na nalilimutan nila mag-play ng full defense. Sabi niya, andun yung speed, pero wala yung physicality. So kailangan nga raw dito sa remaining time, they have to play full defense and of course, they have to play organized offense. Sa Delph and Coach Christian.
Maraming salamat, and good sign here for Pampanga as Encho Serrano continues
to sizzle.
Continues his scoring tear here.
How about Jeff Viernes? Napag-usapan natin to off-air. Obviously, an experienced player who knows how to put the ball in the hoop. Has seen limited playing time in a championship caliber team in Pampanga. First time to check in, and guess what? Defensively, has the task of guarding Orlan Wamar with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, but then again, you're getting a lot of experience and leadership with Jeff Viernes there. Baltasar, the shot clock down to 2. MJ has to put it up. He gets his own miss. Garcia sa ilalim, labas kay Encho Serrano. Asking for a pick from Baltasar. Slips, ball fake, left-handed. Scoop is good. Justin Baltasar at the 8:50 mark gets on the scoring column para sa Pampanga.
You only try to exploit the advantages. And Encho Serrano, the way he's been shooting the basketball with 18 points, that time a willing passer to Justin Baltasar, 4 versus 3 on top. Nice ball fake and finish with the left.
The shot from Zach Wong, money.
Showing Balti he could do it better with the left hand.
And that ends the drought because that was a 12-0 run, bridging the end of that second period. Serrano trying to split the double team, and there's a whistle going against AJ Miranda.
Watch out for the 3-point shooting of Pampanga. Sedelfa. This was that advantage created by Serrano, and Baltasar capping it off with a basket. Zach Huang with the left.
By the way, that cut has been taped up. Nasa ilalim si Serrano, well defended by Juan. Villapando has been solid in this ball game. Wamar, inantay si Viernes.
He's going to be open.
Wamar for three. That won't go. Villapando.
What a rebound.
Miranda, yes!
The intangibles given by Villapando since he was inserted early in that second quarter. That time with the offensive rebound and the hardest three to guard. The kick out by Miranda. Baltasar slowly finding his rhythm.
Looking to score now. And after playing a bit of decoy in that first half. Zach Huang recovers. Cross court to Hugnatan against Igilos. Villapando. Back to Reynel. Papa Ray slips. Foul on Igilos.
A foul first before the slip, but better adjustment defensively by Pampanga, especially that first action. If you remember the ball screen between Zach Huang as the ball handler and the screener in Wamar, it was well defended. This was on the reversal already. Igilos has to be more disciplined, especially when shot clock is winding down. You got to do a better job of not giving up the foul and bailing out the defense. Zach Huang for three.
Right in the face of Justin Baltasar, by the way. 51-43. They go back to Balti.
Look at this matchup. Archer versus Tiger. Baltasar and Huang, former La Salle and UST Cagers, as San Juan gets a stop. Good chase of the loose ball by Wamar and will get fouled.
Play of the game brought to you by Suzuki. And Justin Baltasar showing us the bag here. That push shot over Hugnatan, fading away a little bit. And getting the 2 points. Actually, Papa Ray played great defense there.
He did.
It's just that may counter lang.
Oh, sometimes the good defense is trumped by better offense.
It's another mandatory sub for Zach Huang.
That's all you can ask, though.
Oh.
Sa bibig naman?
Sa bibig.
Oh. Duguan.
Dalawang beses.
Ito si Zach Huang.
But, man, this guy is tough. I know. We know for a fact. He's been through so many wars as well. AJ Miranda.
He comes from what school, by the way?
UST.
Yes, sir.
Wamar, what a pass. Nahanap pa si Miranda. Extra pass. Malonzo blocked by Baltasar.
It's a poor pass, though, on the outlet by Balti.
Villapando.
Good pass.
Wamar for three. It's good. 11 points para kay Orlan Wamar. And that's the lead for San Juan as well.
Now what a play by Kenneth Villapando with a steal. Yeah, this is a big answer by Jeff Viernes for his first field goal in the game.
Malonzo. Now with AJ Miranda. The pick from Malonzo. Villapando. Atake. The kick out. Corner three. Reynel Hugnatan. No good. Malonzo fighting for it. Won by Serrano. Quickly to Baltasar. That's a turnover.
I thought it was a good pass by Encho. A catchable one at least. Because you're not always going to get the perfect pass. But both players acknowledging that turnover. Still an 8-point lead for the Knights. Horn set.
11-10 ang turnovers. San Juan with 11. Make that 12. Serrano is ahead. Serrano blocked by Malonzo.
Get that out of here.
You talk about athletes.
Malonzo, certainly one of them.
I jump.
You can jump, I can jump higher. What a basket-saving play by Malonzo against Encho Serrano.
And he gives him the look as well.
And that's after a turnover on the other end by San Juan.
And 2 blocks apiece for San Juan and Pampanga.
They're looking to post up Miranda against the smaller Jeff Viernes. Let's see what they get here.
Ognatan for 3. It's good.
What do they get? They get an open shot from Reynel Hugatan. Even though he missed the previous 3, did not even hesitate to take the next.
Short on the 3. Jeff Viernes. Flores forced that one. Justin Baltasar puts it in. 6 points now para kay Justin Baltasar, coming alive here in the third quarter. Malonzo trying to go reverse. That's foul number 3 on Balti.
I would challenge this one if I was Pampanga, because I thought the challenge, the vertical challenge was there for Baltasar. I would challenge this one. I'm not sure if they're aware of it, but once this ball is given to Malonzo, they can't challenge anymore.
Yeah. And I would challenge it because it's foul number 3.
They can't anymore.
Yeah.
Because they were a little bit preoccupied and disgruntled about the call, obviously, and was trying to get the officials' attention. And even before they realized it, binigay na yung bola and you can't challenge that anymore.
Meanwhile, let's go to Megan, who has a report on Zach Wang.
So Delph, Zach Wang is on the bench right now being tended to, and they're actually trying to stop the bleeding from 2 places, from a cut above his lip and inside his mouth. Pero nung tinanong ko nga kung kamusta siya, sabi niya, okay naman po ako, warrior naman po ako.
Okay.
So Delph and Coach Christian.
Maraming salamat, Megan.
Sorry about that, Megan. Yeah.
Hindi pala tiger, warrior.
Warrior. Okay. So he's a
Knight.
tiger, a warrior, and a knight.
Yeah.
All at the same time. Offensive foul called against Mike Kess. Kitang-kita, no? Yung extension ng kanyang arms as he was trying to get Miranda open on that baseline ball screen.
Viernes gets it back and he knocks down the 3. Pangalawa na yan from Jeff Viernes. He is eating up dito sa ating third quarter.
You need players like Jeff Viernes, yung sanay na sa mga ganitong moments, especially when your team is struggling.
Binuya got away with the push there, but here he is leading the break. Serrano. That's a 3. Encho. Serrano, Pampanga back within 4. Grabe yung ebb and flow of this game. 11 of 22 from beyond the arc for San Juan. 6 of 17 for Pampanga. Another stop for the Giant Lanterns. Serrano on the run. No. Baltasar.
That's a walk.
Offensive foul. That's number 4 on Balti.
Now this is worth another look, because that happened right in front of the bench of Pampanga, and Coach Frederick obviously is livid on that side. I would be surprised if he doesn't get a technical or at least a warning after hitting those signboards twice. Here's the replay. The battle for the offensive rebound. Baltasar gets the basketball. There's a foul by Baltasar. Yun yung tamang tawag.
And that was a risk that they took after Balti was called
for the third foul
on Malonzo just a couple of minutes earlier.
Right, which I thought, once again, we thought they could have challenged, and maybe baka bumaliktad yung tawag na yun, baka nanalo. I thought that they had a good chance of winning that challenge. Could have been a different story.
But this one, medyo mas klaro to. And now,
Mabigat to. Baltasar scoreless after nung dalawang quarter, nung first half.
He's got 6 now, 3
and
of 9.
6 points in the third quarter. Nakakaroon na siya ng rhythm. Lalabas siya with 4 fouls with 3 minutes remaining.
Warning on Pampanga Giant Lanterns for improper bench decorum.
Malamang ipapasok mo yan, depende sa sitwasyon. Maybe at the 7th minute mark, latest.
Good thing for Pampanga, they do have a number of big men there that can, of course, hindi mo pwedeng mapalitan ng nag-iisang Justin Baltazar, but
he's irreplaceable.
They do have some personnel. Jamo Igilos, even Matt De Leon is there. And Archie Concepcion still on the bench. Binuya was asking for a flop on Wamar. 58-54. Wamar against Binuya. They go to Miranda. Panganiban rather. Malonzo, no good. Binuya. Takbo ang Pampanga. Here comes Binuya. Serrano. Blocking foul on Malonzo.
And that's something obviously Pampanga can take advantage of in transition. Enzo Serrano finding him because of the way he's been knocking down shots. San Juan, though, what a smart foul that was. Because they're only with their 3rd foul as Serrano.
Another good challenge up top.
Baltazar, who's still in the ball game, to our surprise.
By the way.
Yeah.
By the way, nandiyan pa siya.
Kala ko lumabas na to eh.
Kaya nga eh. There's Panganiban. Atake. Ooh! That looked like goaltending.
It was goaltending.
Wamar. A big missed call there.
And that's something obviously that you cannot challenge. Yung hindi pinito.
58-56. Last touch ni Orlan Nomar. We'll check this one. Here's the drive from Panganiban. Iniwasan si Baltazar.
Definitely goaltending. It hit the board first, clearly.
Yeah. That's a goaltend. Should be 2 points for the Knights. Viernes. Yes! Pangatlo na yan for Jeff Viernes. And what a trump card to pull out for Coach Gov Delta.
Now, what a luxury to have a guy like Jeff Viernes who did not see action, as we mentioned, in the first half. Knocking down 3 important triples. Panganiban gusto bawiin, wala. Ito na ang Pampanga.
Serrano they're ahead.
Pampanga is ahead already.
Inside, Flores for 2. This run has stunned everyone here. And it's much to the delight of this Pampanga crowd here, Pampanga faithful coming in dito sa Astrodome.
Stuns everyone except all the white shirts. And what a big-time player Jeff Viernes is. The past few seasons being a 20-point scorer, coming into a team wherein he's going to have a limited but an important role, really. Comes in the game, knocks down 3 triples. The last one, the go-ahead basket.
Minute and 52 remaining in the third. Pampanga in the driver's seat. Enzo Serrano was on attack mode right from the get-go against Manila. 23 points, including 15 in the first half. And he's back at it again. 21 tonight, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And just when it looked like the Giant Lanterns were, dumbfounded, looking for answers, they turned to Enzo Serrano just to keep them afloat. And right now, they are on top against San Juan. Let's go to Megan.
So Delph, Enzo Serrano shares that for big games like this, he likes to really be well rested. Pinipilit nga raw niya matulog na maaga kahit usually mas late siya matulog to make sure that his body is ready to fight. Pero pag hindi siya nag-e-ensayo or nagpe-prepare para sa isang laro, ang hobby nga raw niya ay billiards. Sabi niya it's a mental game for him and it keeps his mind sharp. Kaya na-apply niya rin daw to sa laro. Then he jokes, nag-shoot rin naman daw ng bola. Sa Delphin Coach Christian.
Maraming salamat, Megan. And just as you were reporting, we are tied at 61. Viernes. No.
That's a foul on Hugnatan. Levin Flores has done an outstanding job of not only getting rebounds, but staying active underneath the basket.
The first Orlan Omar right here. Puts Binuya on skates and knocks down the 3.
Doing Orlan Wamar things.
Yeah. You know, this was a 57-46 game.
Right.
At the 4:57 mark of the third. And we're at 1.
Do the math.
With a minute and 22.
5, 4,
No.
2,
You can't do
1,
that to me.
MPBL na.
You can't do that to me. 15-4 run.
There you go.
15-4 run in the last 3.5 minutes.
That was the first time in our long-time friendship that I've seen you so pressured of computing that math problem on your paper.
Someone's gonna help me here.
Tatago ko tong papel na to. Papadala ko sa teacher mo sa Bacolod. Yung nanay ni, yung taga-NU. Yung kababayan mo.
Sino?
Yung naglalaro sa Bacolod. Yung teacher mo.
Wag, see? No. Don't ever do that. Panganiban.
What a pass!
Layup. 63-61. San Juan regains the advantage.
You can't leave me hanging. Yung lumipat ng perpetual galing NU. Casinilio. Mrs. Casinilio, sinusumbong ko po si Mr. Tupas.
She was a PE teacher, by the way.
Iba. Okay, balik na tayo sa laban. PE pala. 63-61.
Nang dadamay ka ba ng mga guru ko nung kabataan ko?
May great...
Can you imagine calling a game and computing a run?
Plus minus sa pinag-uusapan natin, meron kang greater than sign dito.
No! There's a challenge, by the way. There's a challenge.
Okay.
Magbabalik tayo after this for the result of this challenge for San Juan.
Upon review, the challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been nullified. Initial ruling on the floor stays Pampanga Giant Lanterns basketball.
Challenge inconclusive.
Oo, inconclusive nga. Kamay ni Flores at ni Wamar. Nasa ibabaw at nasa ilalim, halos sabay, no? Naya bola, possession arrow, nakaturo sa Pampanga. Chance to tie or even take the lead once again.
Jeff Viernes ang nagdadala dito. And Viernes puts up a prayer. Air ball. Benuya trying to come up with a steal. Naagaw ni Wamar. Maikes, 2 points. And San Juan keeping it simple. And showing us their poise. 65-61. Knights seem to have recovered from that blitzkrieg that we saw in the last 3.5 minutes. Archie Concepcion is back in the contest.
Certainly one guy that Pampanga needs to get going. Falling down, but still making the basket for his first 2 points in this game. Or his fourth, rather, as he hit 2 free throws in the first half.
Shot clock winding down.
What a screen, but Wamar
wasn't aware
of the shot clock. Or the game clock. Pati tayo.
Actually, medyo
dalawa kasi, may rason naman tayo.
Medyo may konting lag kanina nakita tayo. But nonetheless, the ball game has lived up to the hype. Who's the proper king of the North? Malalaman natin with 1 more quarter remaining. The highlights of the game are brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevator Hydration quarter ni Jeff Viernes. It's a Friday today. 9 points in that quarter. Justin Baltasar finally coming alive offensively.
With 6.
Pero what a recovery by the San Juan Knights. They took Pampanga's best punches there in that third quarter.
Correct. If it was Encho Serrano in the second quarter, and a shout out to Coach Mike Perez, you called it. Araw nga ni Jeff Viernes ngayon. Dahil pinakita niya in third quarter, he owned that quarter. Pampanga only down by 2 after being down by as much as 10.
His third quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. This fan of the game is brought to you by Jinky Skin. Maraming salamat sa ating mga sponsors dito. Let's give a quick shout out kay Deputy Speaker Congressman Aurelio Dong Gonzales, of course.
Kong Dong, gusto po?
I was hoping to see him here. And also kay syempre team owner of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, AG Gonzales. Fourth quarter underway. Kurt Rayson, MJ Garcia, Archie Concepcion, Jaymo Igilos, and Ronan Santos ang 5 for Pampanga. Take a look at the quarter scoring. Pampanga finally winning a quarter in the third, 26-22. San Juan winning the first 26-20, tied in the second period at 17 apiece.
The 3-point shooting play a big part of that, especially Jeff Viernes had 9 points on 3 3-pointers. San Juan with the first possession to start the fourth with an elevator screen for Panganiban. Zach Juan scored for an eagle screen.
He's back on the floor.
Yep.
MJ Garcia in and out. Nagawan sa bola. Igilos and Juan fighting for it. AC Soberano, Dexter Maikes, Nico Panganiban, Zach Juan, and Orlan Wamar Jr. ang 5 sa loob for the San Juan Knights. Here's Kurt Rayson. Rises for the 3. He continues to struggle here, Kurt Rayson. Panganiban, hang time.
I was about to say Wamar was going to be open, but Panganiban with the ability to sit in the air and make a basket, that was a la Joseph Yo.
Yeah. Igilos inside, 2 points. By the way, Kong Dong is in the building.
He is.
Yeah, right here. Nagkakadating lang. Just as you were talking about him. Wamar high off the glass.
Mukhang binato, pero halatang iniensayo. Dahil kitang-kita na sanay siya, no? Ilang beses natin nakita yung mga maybe not the similar shot, but the kiss off the glass.
Yeah, last Monday, ginawa na yan.
Totoo, no kalaban Manila.
Short on the jumper, Archie, Ronan Santos. Good hustle play again for the big man. Let's watch this fast break of the game brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax. The
Look at
official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max.
A little ninja-ish.
Ano nga yung pagsabi ko ng AOB, yun na yung flow, lumulutang.
Sakto no?
It's team owner AG Gonzalez there.
I always knew he had perfect timing, just like nung pagdating netong si Kong Dong.
Oo, Kong Dong and syempre Kong Oka. Ang kasama dun. Santos at the line.
That's a push against Garcia.
Three-point game.
Kung outside the court, players, people generally, everybody's guilty of lying. Inside the court, idoble mo yun. Especially when a foul is called. Everybody denies it.
Marquez in and out on the three. Zach Wong and Rayson fighting for that loose ball. That's last touch on Zach Wong.
This game, as heated as it has been, I thought the officials so far has done a good job of officiating it.
Minus the goaltending.
Minus the goaltending.
Oh, Rayson, broke Wamar's ankles there, pero no finish. Here comes Orlan. Wamar for toe.
Oh, what a smart layup by Orlan Wamar, because not only did he make the basket, but because he put Kurt Rayson, who was chasing behind him. That's an offensive foul. Maybe an unsportsmanlike foul. I believe they're going to take a look at this. I think they should take a look at it. Because nagkaroon ng sumilip eh. Sumilip. Etong si Kurt Rayson, bago niya tinamaan.
It's 18 points already para kay Orlan Wamar.
Titingnan nila ito sa tingin ko. Pero walang tumatakbo dito sa sideline. So, Pampanga, I thought, hindi lang natin kita sa angle to, but with our angle, may konting silip bago yung pangyayari. There's that screen once again by Wamar to Zach Wong. Again, going towards his strong side left. This time, Zach Wong scores. That's the second time already in this game. Zach Wong nakascore din sa ganung play no first half.
Baltasar and Serrano are back in the ball game. Balti against Marquez. The fadeaway from Baltasar. Short rebound ni Panganiban. Marquez trying to save it.
It's going to be San Juan ball.
Now they're going to challenge this.
No, this could go either way. Pero dito sa angulo natin, excuse me, it looked to be San Juan ball.
And we will be right back for the result of this challenge.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. Ball possession goes to Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Pampanga will regain possession. It's a successful challenge.
Go ahead, you can gloat.
Go
ahead.
I'm not the type.
You can gloat. Like I said, there was a disclaimer in the first statement. It could go either way.
Ayan ka na naman eh. Ayan ka na naman eh.
Mas magandang unahan na kita.
Okay.
Pag ikaw nauuna, talagang tinatapakan mo ko eh. Kahit na 6'4 ako eh. At 5'3 ka lang.
Grabe!
Oy!
Oh,
Pero yun,
Baltasar.
hindi 5'3 yun. 6'8 yan.
6'8 yun.
Maybe 6'9.
Ganun pala mag-putback ng 6'8.
Oo.
73-68 ang ating score. 6.5 minutes to play. Concepcion with the steal. Archie, 2 points. And Baltasar nearly a steal there. One of the rare times you see San Juan, getting
A little careless.
Yeah.
Even though they have 16 turnovers already.
Pampanga with 9 steals, San Juan with 4. Soberano, here's Marquez. Jumper. No. Baltasar, another rebound.
Marquez has struggled even though he has 10 points. Only 2 for 8 after that miss.
11 rebounds now for Justin Baltasar. Deflected, recovered by Baltasar. Atake, si Balti, foul on Marquez.
Now Concepcion on the drive of Baltasar was open, but there are times, especially if you're the main man on your team, that you have to impose your will. And Baltasar on that play certainly imposed his strength inside. I think, especially in the final canto, the way you have struggled in this game, you got to find a way to get to the line. This will be Justin Baltasar's first 2 free throws.
And free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Pampanga as a team is now 8 for 11. So both teams really doing a good job of playing without fouling. Both teams only a combined 23 free throws in this game. 10 for San Juan, 13 for Pampanga. Attempts.
Wamar finds Soberano, the extra pass, Panganiban. Defense is scrambling, but they recover. Soberano, that is last touch on Concepcion with 3 seconds in the shot clock.
Well, hindi naman nagreklamo yung kabila, no? Because even after the deflection right there on Soberano, bola pa rin ang San Juan.
Wamar down low to Miranda. The fadeaway. Baltasar, 13 rebounds in the ball game. Garcia, bigay kay Serrano.
2-man game, empty corner.
Egilos, met by Hugnatan. Jamo, nandun si Wamar, the double team. Serrano swings it over. Archie for 3. No. Egilos, offensive rebound. Bigay kay Balti. May foul on Zach Wong.
Pampanga has done a much better job in the second half of getting second chance opportunities. After the first half, they only had 6. That was offensive rebound number 19 already, Sedel. That means in the second half, they already have 13 offensive rebounds. Certainly a big part of this comeback.
And that's what Pampanga does. They wear you down.
Right. Especially down low.
Their physicality, eventually, bibigay ka.
Right.
Bibigay ka, and, very impressive, Justin Baltasar, how he has nursed these 4 fouls.
Right.
Right around the
7-minute mark. He came in at the 7-minute mark for his 4th foul. Sandali lang nagpahinga yan.
Yeah.
Because he came out about the 1-minute mark of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but he picked up his 4th foul at around the 4-minute.
Hindi pa siya nilabas nun eh.
Oh.
Kaagad.
And it's Pampanga now in the lead. 9th lead change of the ball game.
I never thought I would say this, Sedel, but I don't mind having an overtime, even in a 3-game day. Especially itong San Juan and Pampanga.
Serrano attacks. No good. Viernes Back to Encho. Malonzo is back on the floor. Spin move. Balti. Low. Viernes, another opportunity for Pampanga.
Boy, a lot of contact that time. I thought twice, but no call against Pampanga. Play continues on.
Serrano misses the three. That's last touch on San Juan. You gotta look at how, like even a guy like Jeff Viernes, who had no business mixing it up underneath,
right,
getting the offensive rebound.
These are the winning plays, especially the 50-50 balls. We talked about the offensive rebounds, the second possession opportunities. And Pampanga, even after 2 attempts, to get another crack at it. Kung napansin mo si Delph, medyo kumakapal na yung tawagan as we head into, itong final stretch of the fourth quarter. I think what's important for players, number one, their composure and to be strong with the basketball.
Viernes launches in and out. Soberano with the rebound, binigay kay Hugnatan. AJ Miranda. Wamar off the ball now. Malonzo. They hand off to Wamar. That's a foul on Viernes.
Well, that's something that probably Pampanga will adjust to. That dribble handoff action, especially between the 1 and the 4. It's either they load up on Wamar or maybe even switch it to avoid the blow-by.
Malonzo underneath. Maikes, double team. Kick out to Wamar. That's a 3. No. Baltasar with a rebound. And that's rebound number 16 para kay Balti. Pampanga protecting this 1-point lead. Serrano splits the double team. No good on the layup. Miranda, fast break. Layup is good. San Juan back on top by 1.
You could consider that a 4-point swing. I thought Serrano did a good job of attacking the basket strong. Again, no foul called. But San Juan, after the miss, at this point of the game, Sedef, yung conditioning ng mga players, very evident. How about San Juan? The miss, the outlet, the quick strike on the other end, and the impressive finish by AJ Miranda. What a big basket for the go-ahead.
Egilos. Shot clock down to 5. MJ Garcia. Garcia. Turnaround. No good. Baltasar, another offensive rebound. The one-hander. That's another basket para kay Justin Baltasar. Ibang klase.
Ibang klase talaga. Alam mo, minsan sa basketball, si Delph, there's no explanation for things. Kailangan mo lang pumaraan. At itong si Justin Baltasar, pumaraan sa offensive rebound. Pumaraan din sa tira. Tulad nito, si Orlan Wamar gumawa ng paraan para dito sa 3 free throws dahil na-foul siya sa 3 points.
Just an impressive stat there na nakita natin as Orlan Wamar went up for this shot. 23 offensive rebounds compared to 5 of San Juan. But Orlan Wamar is back on the free throw line here.
Tingnan mo to, yung box out sa kanya, 2 tao na rito. And then he spins away, going towards his left shoulder, his strong shoulder, for that baby hook away from the basket. Pero nagawan pa rin ang paraan ni Justin Baltasar, who is having a much better second half.
20 in the ball game para kay Orlan Wamar. He also has 4 rebounds and 9 assists. Pero may 4 siya na turnovers.
Well, he loves these moments. Talk about Orlan Wamar. A veteran obviously for San Juan, as after the missed free throw, babalik ulit yung bola. Sa San Juan, may tinawag na foul.
And it's Egilos who's whistled for the foul.
Shooting 2, Mike Malonzo.
And Mike Malonzo,
To split his charities in the first half, makes the first one.
They're in for a carjack finish here in Pasay. San Juan and Pampanga, the battle for northern supremacy.
Gotta be impressed with the free throw shooting. So for both teams, limited free throws rather than the usual, but both teams shooting above 72% at least. Coach Frederick is not happy with something.
Timeout muna tayo. 79-76. San Juan on top. 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Presenting our Suzuki Muscular and Sporty fan of the game, just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with a muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor. We have a combined 34,000 viewers on our social media platforms. Last game against South Cotabato for Orlan Omar, 23 points and 11 in that pivotal third quarter run. Tonight, he's back at it. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. And just, the leadership of Orlan Omar. Somehow, kanina, we didn't see him at the start of the game. He did not start, but alam mo na, eventually he'll grow into the game and he'll make a huge impact.
This is what separates the good players from the great ones. And managing fouls, I think it has been the most impressive thing between Wamar and itong si Justin Baltasar. And Wamar was in foul trouble, but what a shot, a finish by Encho Serrano of a timeout, a play for him on the ball screen. He picked up those quick 2 fouls, sat on the bench, but he came in, scored 8 points in that first half, 12 already in the second half. Justin Baltasar, 4 fouls already at that 4-minute mark in the third, now has 16 points and 17 rebounds. What a pass by Wamar, and what a show by San Juan and Pampanga. What a game.
Yeah, incredible. Actually, we're past our last 2 minutes, brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Viernes, short on the 3, Malonzo with a rebound. 3-point lead for San Juan with a minute and a half remaining. Pampanga's winning streak under threat. Orlan Wamar knocks it down. It's a 5-point lead for the Knights. A minute and 26 remaining. Big time basket for the heart and soul of the San Juan Knights.
Well, Orlan Wamar, talk about being determined to win this game. Not only creates for himself, but for Malonzo, who made a nice cut underneath. And this one shooting over the outstretched arm of Egilos. Well, what a big time player for a small guy.
The reigning MVP, Justin Baltasar, scoring 90.2 points ang Pampanga, their average with Justin Baltasar in the lineup. Without him, 74.9 ang laking bagay. 16 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals tonight. And if you look at it, nag-struggle pa yan nung first half.
I think struggle is an understatement. He was scoreless no first half. So lahat ng score niya, yung nakita nyo, lahat yan sa second half.
Mintis ang tres ni Serrano. And he gives up the foul. And that will send Miranda to the line.
Now both teams over the limit. Foul off the ball, obviously. Not a wise defensive decision by Serrano, as it will put Miranda on the line. First 2 attempts coming up for Miranda on the free throw line.
What a response though from the Knights. Every time. You know, it felt like every basket here of Pampanga was going to signal a shift in momentum. Pero dito, yung sagot was, you know, a fast break layup.
Right.
2 free throws.
Right.
Unti-unti din eh. Hindi rin siya that impactful, but just because the degree of difficulty on the other side makes you feel like it's a big basket, but you know, San Juan keeping it simple, and now ahead by 7.
They simply never panicked. This is a forced shot by Concepcion. Good thing they recover. No, yes.
Baltasar gets it to Concepcion. Atake si Archie. No. And they foul Marquez.
San Juan, I'll say it now, will escape. No. This is not an escape. San Juan will win this one. And this sums up really this miss by Concepcion. The struggle of shooting the basketball. Ito si Archie Concepcion was featured as one of our matchups. 6 points, 2 of 8 after really shooting lights out in the last game against Manila. 9 for 11 for 21. Obviously a big difference. Who was that?
Mac Cardona. Captain Hook.
Nagtatago ka na sa camera ngayon? Pero going back, Sedev, because San Juan will win this one. 3-possession game, free throws. They're going to review this. I think it's just going to be a normal foul. Just like what we mentioned in the pregame. Magkakaroon ng bearing to pag nagkita sila sa finals, sa Northern Finals. If both of them, with the remaining games, win every game, because they will be tied at 27-1, right?
No, but Pampanga's gonna, if they lose, that's the second loss.
Right. Ang nasa isip ko yung 23-game winning streak. Tama, may talo na pala sila. So, that's even more obvious.
Yeah.
Having 2 losses, but even if it's only 1 loss, winner over the other, magiging number 1 itong San Juan.
I think (86-78). Balti for 3. In and out. Concepcion with a rebound. Bigay kay MJ. Kick out. Viernes. Shot fake. 3 ball. Still in and out. It's all the same. Lahat ng tira ng Pampanga niluluwa ng ring late in this ball game.
And obviously a time where they need a basket the most. Pero yun nga, niluluwa, no? At dahil jump ball possession, nakaturo sa Pampanga, they will retain possession.
Bola ng Pampanga, 21 seconds remaining. Down by 8. Baltasar, 3 is good. Will that be enough though? 86-81. Two top-notch ball handlers for the Knights. Closing in on the finish line now, the Knights.
Kumakamay na si Coach Gov sa kabila.
This was a well-played game though.
It was. Both teams played hard, played physical, especially yung start ng ball game. And both teams adjusted to the type of calls of our officials. There was a stretch wherein from makapal, naging manipis, and then kumapal ulit yung last 5 minutes ng laro. Both teams, making their shots. Encho Serrano, the way he willed his team at the end of that second quarter was so crucial, and it was able to carry that on to the third quarter. Justin Baltasar coming back to life in the second half after being scoreless. Orlan Wamar, though, I tell you, showing that he does not only have the skill, but a big heart. A big heart to get the basketball, to be willing to take those big shots and make plays for his teammates. That was so crucial for them.
5-point game. Viernes, this is a 3. No. Concepcion. It's a foul on Mike Malonzo. These players were ready to jump out of the building. Kanina pa.
Even in the dying seconds wherein alam na natin kung sino mananalo.
Archie nails the free throw. 4 seconds remaining. Pampanga down by 4. Lane violation on Archie Concepcion. And there's a timeout on the floor. San Juan trying to make sure para ma-secure ang resulta na to. And the Knights, make no mistake about it, bumalik ang Pampanga, lumamang pa.
As much as 3?
Yeah, and then, every time, there was always a response from the Knights.
Well, I think the difference in this game is that San Juan had more unsung MVPs compared to Pampanga. Pampanga had Viernes in the third quarter. Those were huge threes, especially after not playing in the first half.
Ikaw inbound. Si, nakapanel ha, nakapanel. Okay. Pag pinuwal niya ito, okay, meron ito, sinimulan to. Okay. May papasahan ka. Tapos, Orlan, lead the ball, agent. Ito, para mamili siya kung sino ko niya.
And just what I was saying is, San Juan, I thought Kenneth Villapando, wow, what a game for him. He did not score. He did not even attempt a single basket. But those 12 minutes and 37 seconds, it felt like he was involved in every offensive and defensive play. You talk about, Soberano's baskets. I thought Zach Juan, who had 14 points. Such a key. Tajonera, who started out this game. Miranda, I thought that basket, in the fourth quarter, wherein, they were able to make a stop. The layup on the other end against Igilos, I thought also was a big basket. So, a lot of unsung MVPs for San Juan spelled the difference to me in this game.
And what a victory para sa San Juan Knights. They are on top of the North Division all alone as they stun the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, led by their best player, Orlan Omar, our best player of the game, brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. A remarkable collective effort from the San Juan Knights, taking down the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, our defending champions. And
let me just add to what you just said. Collective, Malonzo, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Maikes, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Obviously, Wamar, our BPG, 22. Zach Juan, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Villapando, 0 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. But really important minutes for him.
Final score, 86. San Juan, Pampanga, 82. Final score brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Let's go to Megan.
Maraming salamat sa Delph. Kasama ko nga ngayon, our Daily Fantasy Best Player of the Game, Orlan Wamar. First of all, congratulations. Nawakasan nyo nga yung win streak ng Pampanga. Pero alam naman natin na naging intense at talagang pisikalan tong larong to. Ano masasabi mo sa fight na binigay ng Pampanga ngayong araw na to?
Congratulations din sa Pampanga. Sobrang ganda ng laban. As a player, nasa loob, sobrang nakakapagod. Sobrang haba ng game. Yung physicality andun, parang playoffs na. Gladly, nakalusot kami.
Ano masasabi mo dun sa collective effort nyo? Buong team nagko-contribute kahit nga duguan na, lumalaban pa rin.
Yun yung pusong San Juan San Juan Knights, yun yung mentality, yung tinuturo sa amin dito na walang bibitaw hanggang dulo. Kaya nung halftime, pinagalitan kami na lead, lamang kami ng 16 down to 8. Gladly napag-contribute lahat.
Excited ka na ba maging teammate si Baltazar?
Lahat naman, excited maging teammate ni Justin kasi yung binibigay niyang parang sa team. Sobra-sobra. Yun.
So ngayon naman, kung meron kang gustong batiin at pasalamatan, ito na yung pagkakataon mo.
Thank you kay Lord. Binigay sa amin yung panalo. Kay Senator Jingo Estrada, Boss Jeremy Go, Congressman Brian Yamsuan, Boss James Go, sa aming mga sponsors, Go for Gold, Alaksan FR, 4-Piece Party List, Fin and Claw Grill, JSU Amusop, Bicol Saro Party List, Power Hope Sports Clothing. Sa mga taga San Juan, binabati ko yung Alaksan FR, binabati ko yung parents ko nasa Bohol ngayon, yung kapatid ko, mama ko, papa ko, lola ko sa Cebu, yung girlfriend ko, walang sawang sumusuporta, shout out sa'yo. Rafaela Din Rivera, si Tita, Tito, Lolo Boy, Lola Belen, Coach Julius, Team Takas, Tolosa and Dangeros family sa Mindoro, Faaro family sa Aluling Zambales, sino ba? Sander Pogi, sa Sander Maikes, Pogi, yun lang.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations again. Orlan Wamar, our best player of the game. And our best player of the game was brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dahil sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Sa Delphin Coach Christian.
And Orlan Wamar and Justin Baltazar will reunite in the All-Star game next week in Zamboanga. And tingnan nyo na, wala na yung winning streak ng Pampanga. And it's San Juan now on a 14-game winning streak. And pasalamat ang Nueva Ecija sa San Juan. Safe ang kanilang 25-game winning streak.
Hindi mababreak.
It's an MPBL record, but wow, San Juan winning the battle for Northern Supremacy tonight. And it's just an incredible showcase para sa MPBL, Christian.
Right. It's just one of those games wherein, coaches say the game is won in the second half. But I thought that big first half by San Juan spent a huge difference on the outcome of this game. In the magnitude of this game, every quarter, every possession, critically important, San Juan prevailed.
Meanwhile, my third game pa po! Marikina.
But wait, there's more!
Takes on Pasay. Well, the festivities are far from over dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. We will be right back for Pasay against Marikina.